welcome back to another penny stock video, except this time, not a penny stock, guys. We're looking at a meme coin. We're looking at Salary Coin on the Solana chain. And this is actually one of my favorite crypto coins already. And recently I did this tweet yesterday about doing videos on some stocks, and it got totally rated by the Salary community. As you can see here, it just goes on and on forever. There's like hundreds of these requests for a Salary video. So shout out to the Salary community. Let's take a deep dive into Salary Coin and see what all the hype is about. But first and foremost, right, we can see from this, and I'm still scrolling and it's still going, this has a very strong community. So that's our first kind of checkbox covered there, right? For what are we looking for in a good meme coin? What's signs of a meme coin having potential? Well, obviously one of those things that you look for is a strong community, and Salary has a very strong community. So we're off to a great start there. Now, let's check out their Twitter page. This is at @salary_sol. Okay, and if you scroll here, you can see right off the bat that this coin has a ton of original content being created for it literally every day. So follow them on X, and you'll see lots and lots of original content. These guys are constantly working. And again, this is another really positive sign for the coin, right? Because how do you be a successful meme coin? You have to capture market share. It's a huge competition for mind share, as they call it, right? Which is very social media and marketing driven. And so these coins that are creating a lot of custom content and cranking out content like a machine they stand to do very well, I should say, right? Because they're playing the game correctly. This is what you need to do to be a successful meme coin. Let's retweet this. This is a good video here. Boom. All right. So they're doing a great work with the content. They're doing a great work with the strong community, but they're actually doing great work with the fundamentals of the coin as well, which we're going to get into in a moment as well. But what's the main narrative of Salary? Well, it's that everyone knows our generation's getting screwed, right? A house now, even after adjusting for inflation, is like 4 times more expensive than it was in the freaking 90s. I mean, it's totally absurd. So the theme of this coin, guys, is we're quitting our 9-to-5s and we're using crypto, we're using technology, we're using financial freedom to beat the system, right? So Salary Coin is all about quitting the 9-to-5, obtaining financial freedom, and doing so on-chain via Salary Coin. And you know what? It's actually worked out quite well. If we look at the chart, for those who believe in this coin, it certainly is paying some salaries. And the chart still looks fantastic, and it's on a really nice dip here where it's at a perfect level. So let's go mark some levels real quick, right? We'll do this real simple. We'll get our lines. Here's a horizontal line. Where's our supports? Where's our resistances? Okay. Here's a support, round 006. Here's a support. Oh, need a new line. Here's a support, right? Around 008. So we're right here at the support. That's a good buy zone. Like if you're not in Salary Coin, you're like, where should I enter, right? What's a good starter position? This would be the spot. I mean, quite literally, this is the spot. You can see this was a previous resistance area. It's now become a support area. That's textbook charts right there. And this has made consistent higher lows and higher highs, which is great to see. So do not be afraid of dips. This is actually a very healthy and normal dip, and this is the kind of dip that you want to buy. And you can see from these candles that there are buyers stepping in consistently on these dips. So that's great to see. Volume-wise, we have $264,000 in volume over the last 24 hours. That's definitely significant volume for a coin that has been existed since June here, right? So this is not like a new coin. It's definitely not a pump and dump because the team's been working hard for multiple months now, and it's still getting consistent trading volume multiple months after its launch. So that's another sign of a very healthy coin. Liquidity, we have about $500,000 in liquidity in this pool. We'll get to the next pool in a moment. But we have about $500,000 in liquidity in this pool, which is more than enough for this particular market cap, which is currently around $9 million market cap with a high of $16 million market cap, right? So you're getting it at a nice discount here. And then if we take a look at their second pool, they have a very impressive second pool for a meme coin. So most meme coins I have not been able to successfully build strong secondary pools on Meteora because it requires a lot of contribution from the community. But these guys absolutely have. And you can see that there's a whole second liquidity pool on Meteora here with over $150,000 in total value locked. That is extremely significant. The more liquid it is, right, the more it's going to hold these gains, the easier it's going to hold these gains. It's not going to nuke the price when someone sells a couple grand worth. It's a very liquid coin, and that's a really good thing for holders. And this also encourages people to hold, right, because you can go stake your salary coins here in the Meteora pool, and you can actually earn fees based on the trading volume of the token. So you make money just by holding, baby. And it's that simple. And that's a great thing to see, and they're doing this really well. Then if we take a look at exchanges, guys, these guys are already on 2 major exchanges, which is fantastic to see. Obviously, getting on more exchanges can be additional catalysts for the coin, but so far they are on, this is MEXC, which is the largest exchange they're on, and they're also on LBank, which is a fairly large exchange here. Okay, so 2 major crypto exchanges have listed Salary Coin already, and here is their website. They're actually working on the new website, and it's a really sexy website, and that's going to be a big catalyst for the coin, so I'm really looking forward to the new website. But this is their kind of, basic website for now, but I just wanted to show you this because it's a good summary of the coin. So it says, escape corporate life with your salary checks. Salary is more than just a meme coin. It's a movement. We're building a community of like-minded individuals who want to break free from the traditional 9-to-5 grind and take control of their financial future. With Salary, you're not just investing in a cryptocurrency, you're investing in a lifestyle. Lifestyle where you call the shots, where your paychecks isn't determined by some corporate overlord, but by the collective power of our community. Join us as we revolutionize the way people think about work, income, and financial freedom. Okay, so that's the gist of the narrative behind Salary Coin. So it's a strong narrative. You have multiple major crypto exchanges. You have a really strong secondary pool here on Meteora with staking rewards, and you have constant custom content and an extremely loud and dedicated community on socials. So for all of those reasons, I really like Salary Coin. Again, you can go follow them here at salary_soul. Or just go to their website, thesalary.tech. But again, they have a new website coming soon, and that's going to be a major catalyst for the coin. So guess what, guys? It's on a dip now. It's at a great spot. There's catalysts coming. This is when you want to buy the dip and enjoy the ride and earn some more salary on chain. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.